Yo, sup everyone? Hope you all are doing great. Oh man, I feel tired. I went to Jason's Deli and I ate a good amount of food. While I was there was a girl that sat a table ahead of me, facing in my direction. I felt that I could have said hi, but I'm not trying to be egotistical, but I feel like it's better if the woman chases the man. I think that is where the healthiest relationships come from. That's what I would say. I think I'm going to start doing push-ups now. Ugh. One thing I don't like is one of my pecs, I believe, is uneven. Let me see. Kind of like faces in different direction, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna listen to some music right now, just so that way I feel good while I'm working out. Let me pull up something. I'm gonna ask Rock something. Hi, Grok. I have a question. So, my question is I am creating YouTube videos, and it's just about my self development journey. And basically, in my videos, I'm just talking to the camera, and that's what I'm doing. But I'm also not editing the videos, I'm just posting them how they are, for me talking to the camera. And I really hate editing videos, and I think my style is just going to be talking to the camera, talking about my self-development journey. And bro, did it just fucking stop? This shit really stopped. The fuck? I have a question, Grok. Bro, stop.
Sure. What's on your mind?
I am making YouTube videos about my self-development journey, and I'm not doing any video editing. I'm just posting the videos as they are onto YouTube. And so, considering this, do you think I can still gain a big YouTube audience even though I'm not editing my videos, and I'm just like posting the videos as they are of me talking to the camera?
Yeah, absolutely. Raw and edited videos can build a huge audience if they're genuine and consistent. People love realness. Your self development journey feels authentic without fancy edits. Focus on clear audio, good lighting, and engaging stories to hook viewers. Creators like Casey Neistat started simple and grew massive. Post regularly, optimize titles and thumbnails, and interact with comments. Authenticity often trumps polish.
So you think it's fine that I don't edit the videos? Nah, I just post them how they are.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Authenticity draws people in. Your raw talks could connect deeper than slick edits. Keep the content valuable and build from there.
Okay, thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
I have to treat the AI nice as well, just to keep my values consistent, even with things that may not appear living. Oh. Also, my bottom teeth, they look kind of clapped. They're not really aligned. I may need to get some braces or something like that. But yeah, that's all I was talking about. I feel like it's a lot better for the woman to chase the man. There was one girl in high school. She seemed like a really good girl, but I liked her, but there were some reasons of why I didn't like continue, or there was just stuff that happened in my life of where I just didn't really talk to her that much anymore. And then eventually she took me off Instagram and all that. But I would say she probably had the best traits, I would say, for a wife that I've ever seen so far. That's what I would say. And she was actually an example of a girl that actually really wanted me. And yeah, so that kind of gave me some good perspective about what to look for in women, which is she chases me rather than I chase her. Because I think that if a man chases the woman, that's kind of the relationships of where the woman divorces the man, and it's because since the man is doing the chasing, I think it basically means that the woman isn't as into him as he is into her. And so that's why I really believe in letting the woman chase. Yeah, because I think there's girls of where they will give off some signals to a guy of like, hey, I like you, but they don't like you enough they do not like you enough of where they're actually gonna go up to you and talk to you. And so I call those girls, they're kind of in the middle. They're like, I'm kind of interested, but not that interested. I need him to sell himself to me. So that way I didn't like him as a jump from being interested. But I think for me, I don't really want that kind of girlfriend or kind of wife. Because if they're on the fence about me, about being interested, I'm like, I don't think I really want to be with you then. But if the girl's like, hey, I want to talk to me, or I want to talk to this guy. I want to get to know him. I want to spend time with him. I think that's the best relationship possible for a man to have. And that was the type of relationship that I think would have formed had I continued it with that girl that I met in high school that I was talking about. Yeah, but that's another important lesson that I learned. So that girl, I I kind of thought that she would never stop. I thought she would always like me no matter what. So I always thought like, oh yeah, I have more time. I can always just reciprocate me liking her in the future. But nope. As time passed, she eventually lost interest, which I didn't think was gonna happen. Didn't respond to my messages, took me off Instagram. So it's like, yeah. But hey, it's a very valuable lesson, which is if I see a woman who is wifey material, I would say take advantage of that and wife her up. You know what I mean? Start a relationship, have kids. I think that's the best thing I can do is do that, because at the end of the day, I think we were put here to have a bunch of kids and to raise them with good values, so that way we can expand to other planets and eventually meet our creator. That's one thing I wonder too. Do we actually have a creator? Or sorry, do we have one creator or multiple creators? That's what I wonder. Who's the creator? Yeah, for some reason the video, or sorry, my phone died. But yeah, I was just saying that I wonder if there is multiple creators or just one creator. I think one creator makes sense, just because I feel like the truth is usually very simple. I don't think the truth is very complicated. I think humans just naturally complicate the truth, but I think the truth is always simple. And so, or I think we complicate the truth when trying to solve for it, but then once we find the truth, we find that it's so simple. But it seems like making the truth complicated is the first step in the process of finding the truth. I think it relates to how our hindsight is 2020, because people like they'll go on the journey of life trying to figure everything out. They'll have like a lot of failures, a lot of lessons, and then they'll end up figuring out what they want to do with their life. And then once they figure out what they want to do with their life, they then end up being like, oh wow, it was all this simple all along. Oh, if only I knew that. But it's like you had to go through all those failures though to get to figure out what that one thing was that worked for you. And so while yes, it may seem like, oh, I should have known this all along, that's not how it works. It seems like people go through a complicated life journey to then find the simple truth of what they want to do. So I think that's just how it is. Before finding what we're meant to be, we have to go through a complicated life journey. That's what it seems like. Which is pretty interesting. Because since the truth is usually simple, I would think that the journey would be simple, but that appears not to be how it is. Another thing too is that I hate editing videos, and so that's why I'm just posting. That's why I just post these videos as is, because I do not like editing videos. I hate it. I've already tried it. Heck no, I want to die every time I try to edit videos. It's so boring. Rode microphone. Let me see. I'm trying to see if there's any good microphones. Let's see. Oh man. Oh. Life is interesting. Life is so interesting. I think that my form of giving back to the world is making these videos. Now look, I'm gonna be completely honest. I hope that these videos could also lead to me making money. That'll be great. But if they don't, they don't. Oh man. Oh. Let me see. Let's see. I'm on the edge of glory. I'm gonna try to look for a Bluetooth speaker right now. Let me see, a Bluetooth speaker. So that way I can play my Spotify. Oh, one thing I want to mention too is like, let's say that I ever have any sinful desires. I feel like I should just start recording. Because I need to hold myself accountable and not engage in any sinful desires. Because sinful desires, they promise you to feel good. Yeah, sure, you feel good in the short term, but then I'll feel like shit afterwards. And I don't want that. I do not want that, baby. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Did I just get a text message? Oh, well. Oh, shit. I think I did. Fuck it. Oh, wait. I just got a new invitation on LinkedIn. Let me see who messaged me. Huh? Just messaging a guy back on LinkedIn right now. Felix C. Who is this guy? Joe Newman. Huh. Oh, Mike Shabbat. Economics. I think I met this guy. Did I meet this guy? I don't know if I met him. Oh, man. I feel like the best jobs are the ones of where I don't have to sell myself, of where they want me. I really think that's what it is. Because whenever I apply for jobs, when I apply to jobs, I have to do all that bullshit, fill out all the boxes, answer all these annoying ass questions. Like, bro, that's fucking annoying. I'm starting to think those type of jobs are the ones where they want me to be okay with that. They set the standard when I'm applying for the job. They're basically like, we want you to do these boring ass tasks and be happy with it. So they're basically setting the standard. It's kind of like if I'm looking at a house from the outside and it's super shitty, like the paint is all fucked up, the lawn's ugly, there's like a bunch of toys in it, there's a bunch of trash in the yard. The expectation of what's inside the house is already, I already know what it is just by seeing the outside of the house. So basically the outside state is what the internal state is going to look like. So whenever these jobs have me doing all this complicated ass shit for the job application, I think they're basically saying, hey, look, you better be okay with doing all these boring ass things like filling in what's your gender, what's your ethnicity, do you have any disabilities, check this box, check that box. I think they're basically just setting the standard for how the job's gonna be. So with that in mind, I've been only applying for jobs that that are simple. I just put my resume in, click apply, that's it. I don't want any of this complicated ass bullshit of them asking me my gender when I was born. Like, bro, stop asking me all these annoying ass questions. And so with that said, like I was going to before, like I was talking about before, where in dating it's better if the girl chases the man. I think it's the exact same fucking thing. If these job applications are making me jump through all these hoops and all these boring ass questions, they're just treating me like a drone. They're like, hey, we want you to be a drone. We want you to do this boring ass shit. And so I've been applying to jobs that are just simple to apply for because I don't have time for all these annoying questions. I will see where this gets me. I think I'm on the right track. I'm gonna see though where this gets me. But yeah, basically, I'm just trying to find all of the laws of the universe by testing out what I believe is right. And I'm also doing my best not to ignore the laws of the universe, because ignoring a law of the universe would be like doing something and then I get taught a lesson from that, but then I do the opposite of what the lesson taught me. That's an example of not listening to the laws of the universe. And so I'm trying to do my best to listen to the laws of the universe. I'm going to go look for a Beats Pill speaker. Oh, fuck. Nice. Oh, above the edge of glory. I'm on the edge, the edge, the edge. Go on. Oh, you know where the Beats speaker's at? Oh, you took that as well? I'm not gonna cap. I feel tired right now. Like I want to sleep. I'm gonna end the video.